welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is exciting for two reasons. One of them is that it is a collab, which I will get to in a second, and the other is that the project in general is really fun and I love how it turned out, so I'm really excited to share it with you guys. But this is a collab with Patricia Keel, and I've been watching her videos for quite some time now, and she does a lot of DIY videos, but also tips on thrifty living. She does thrift store hauls. She also does some decluttering videos, which I particularly enjoyed. She's sharing her entire process of how she's decluttering in her life. I could definitely use some of that. I feel like we could all use some tips on that every now and then. So definitely go check out her channel. What she's doing this week is an entire week of DIY videos. She's chosen some of us to collab with her, and it started this past Tuesday and it's going until next Monday, and every day will feature a different material for the DIY project. So I have chosen to use wood as my base item, and what I'm making is a side table made out of a wood crate, and it's amazing. It turned out so well. This is a great budget item if you don't want to spend a ton of money on a side table, but you're looking for a really quality project that you can make that looks really modern and fun. I think you guys will totally enjoy this, so I hope you like it, and let's get started. So as I said, I'm using a wood crate, which I picked up at Michael's for $9.99, and I thought that was a pretty good deal. Then I got some Rust-Oleum wood stain in the color Dark Walnut, and you can also use a traditional wood stain, of course, but I just picked this up because it was a gel stain, and it's low odor and it doesn't drip, so that worked well for the space that I'm working in. So I just squeezed about a quarter size onto an old rag that I had. This is actually an old t-shirt, and then I just started rubbing it right onto the wood. And after I got about one coat down, then I decided to just squeeze some directly onto the wood to darken it in different areas because I just really liked the effect that that had. And a little bit goes a long way, so definitely just test it out before you start putting it everywhere, but you really can't mess this up. And to get in between the little slats where the wood is, all I did was wrap the rag around my finger and slide the stain in between, and that worked perfectly fine. For the base of my table, I chose some copper tubing, which you can find at your local home improvement store in the plumbing section, and you can get a 5-foot length for something like $7. It's pretty cheap, and you are going to need to cut it, which I will show you in a second. It's very easy, but you are going to need 4 16-inch pieces, 2 14-inch pieces, 2 10-inch pieces, 4 copper elbows, and 4 T-connectors, and these are all the 1/2-inch size. Measure out the length that you want to cut and use a Sharpie to mark it at the right spot. Then just take a pipe cutter, which you can find in the same section that you get the tubes, line up the blade at the mark that you made and just start twisting the little knob on it. Then just twist the cutter right around the pipe and you will feel it start to loosen as you twist it. So when that happens, you can just stop and twist it again and then continue twisting it all around the pipe. And you'll feel it start to loosen. Just keep doing that, and then your pipe will eventually come apart and you can have 2 pieces. So now what you're going to do is line up your 2 14-inch pieces and add a T-connector to the end of both sides of each of them. This is going to be where you are going to stick your legs in. So grab your 16-inch pieces and stick them into the tops of these T-connectors. And then once you've done that, all you have to do is add an elbow to the tops of each of these legs, and then just grab your 2 10-inch pieces that you have left and stick those into the elbows to connect your 2 sides of your base. Now this by itself is pretty sturdy, but you want to make sure that this table is going to hold whatever you want, so what I did was just disconnect it at the joints and added some E6000 glue. You can add it to the pipe or you can add it inside the little connector and then just stick it back together. If you have some excess glue that kind of pushes up, just grab a paper towel and wipe it off, or you can wait for it to dry because once this glue is dry, it does just peel right off. Once my crate was fully dry, I just decided which part was going to be the bottom of my table, and then I flipped my copper base upside down and set it on top. I also added these little plastic pieces that I found at the home improvement store so it doesn't scratch my floor. You can also add those little sticky furniture pads, those would work just as well. To make everything extra secure, I just got these 2-hole pipe straps in the same section as the pipes, and I put one in each corner. Then I picked up some 3/8 inch screws and I just used a screwdriver to put them into each hole on the pipe straps. And this is really easy, you don't need any fancy tools for this. Just push firmly and the screw will go right in, and it just makes everything extra secure so your table will stay together and hold up whatever you're going to put on it. For the last step, I wanted to add a little extra touch to the handle, so I just had some leather cording which I stapled to the inside of the handle. You can also use some sort of stronghold glue that you have lying around if you don't have a staple gun. And then all I did was just start wrapping it around the handle, and I thought this looked really nice. I wanted to give some texture to the project and kind of break up just all of the wood. So I think it looks really nice, and I'm just so happy with how this project turned out, like I said. And all of the materials were very inexpensive, definitely $40 or under, especially compared to what you might pay for something like this in an actual store. So I hope you guys enjoyed that project as much as I do. Definitely try it out if you're looking for a nice, sturdy, modern side table. I can already think of a million ways that I want to use it, maybe as a bedside table or in my living room. So let me know if you guys try it out. Tag me on Instagram if you do. I would love to see it. And thank you so much to Patricia for asking me to collab in this video. I'm really excited to do it. And make sure you guys go check out her channel. I'm going to link it all down below. And definitely check out her videos. Check out some of the other people who she's collabing with this week. I think it's going to be a really good week for DIYs. So thank you for watching. Give this one a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that right now, especially if you're coming from Patricia's channel. I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!